Well. Sweet Ruben Medina.
In the flesh.
It's a whole lot of flesh here.
We're gonna get. We're gonna do. Do we both have to do our fat jokes?
No, I thought I beat you to it.
Do we have to do the self-deprecating fat jokes at the beginning?
I know, Ben. I'll just read
rude, I'm crude, and
Hey,
I'm full.
I don't roast guests. I have never been anything but courteous to get. If I was gonna roast you about anything, it would be the weird wrist tattoo.
You know how we do when relatives die. We just gotta stamp them on us.
What is that, like a pigeon with a wreath or something? I can't.
It's a rose.
Yeah, kiss from a rose. Oh, and it's got the Mexican scrawl on it too.
So, like, do you just see that like flashing when you're having an away game? Like,
Oh man, I
assume you're not left-handed because I assume.
know I'm left-handed.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck,
I'm left-handed.
You gotta remember your dead homie during home games.
Oh damn.
It's fucked up because you probably never thought of it before, but I guarantee you the next time you will.
That's why it stopped me from putting my last name on me. I really want to put my last name on me, but
Yeah.
all my family on my dad's side, they have it on Old English right here. But I'm bigger than all of them. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if it worked that way with me.
Dude, Old English. That's a good. I took off my shirt on Saturday when I was hammered, and this guy was like, "Do you have a fucking Nazi SS on your arm?" I have a rattlesnake. I have a rattlesnake right there. But,
Oh my God!
that-
That was like
yeah. It was like it is not a Nazi lightning bolt. All right, we're gonna have to cut that part because that's not even 2 minutes in where we're talking about Nazi.
You're a racist, Will.
It is not a Nordic rune from that an Austrian painter was very into.
If I was better with the camera, I would have zoomed for the people right there so they can see it's actually not a nut.
No. It's a rattlesnake.
It's a legit snake for the home people.
It is a rattlesnake. It was based off of Elvis's rattlesnake. He had a rattlesnake.
Like a real
emblem.
rattlesnake?
Yeah, we had a rattlesnake emblem that had TCB, taking care of business.
Okay.
And, yeah. So when I was
Is that like a cock tattoo?
taking care of business.
No, I met someone at the club the other day. He was like, "Hey, my name's Adolf. I'm named after the painter."
Yeah.
Dude.
Was that the night where some shitty open bikers fucked up the speedball?
I mean that's happened like twice in a row now, to be honest. So
Yeah,
it's been getting really rowdy in the green room.
Yeah, no.
Once you let the open micers flood in.
Let me look straight in the camera in case there are any young comics that are doing this right now. When you get an open mic with a hot crowd that just came off the 11 p.m. show, and they are a ticketed crowd that is staying there for the open mic. And you're doing speedball, where you're doing a short amount of time. Just do your material. You don't need to crowd work. You need to do your fucking material, young comic. You do not need to talk about Hitler and ostracize most of the fucking audience for everyone else.
Okay, but like, do you want me to do my material, or do you want me to not talk about it?
Speedball's been great, but the green room has been wild, bro. Because now that they're all packed in there, they're like, "Oh, I'm here on Saturday now.
Yeah, exactly.
I could act a fool. I could be that guy."
No, I pulled some of the kids tried to walk in before speedball started. I go, if I did not give you a fucking check, which we still pay with checks, which I think is hilarious, then you need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we had a couple of those. Yeah, we had a dude fucking eating chicken wings in there, and I felt
Oh my
bad
God,
for
I was
kicking
there
him
that
out.
day.
Bro,
I was on that show, remember?
Oh my God, I got
on his birthday. He was eating chicken wings.
I got into it with that man.
Was
bro.
this me? Was I blacked out?
No. Nah, some dude was trying to be. I
blacked out.
I kicked his friends out, and he was in there, and he was just everything. Me and him or Jay Cam were talking. He was just like, "Oh, I need to be the main voice in this conversation."
It was so fucking annoying.
And I kept telling him, I was like, "Relax, dude." I was like, "Just chill, eat your wings. I ain't kicking you out. You don't got to eat outside on the curb. Like just enjoy your wings." And then the whole night it was a problem, and I was like, I'm not gonna put hands on you, but the door guy will.
Do you remember right before I went on? Because I always put on my recording like 30 seconds before they call me on stage, and I heard it on the playback. It was just me telling this kid, "Hey, while I'm in there, you need to shut the entire fuck up."
Yeah, no, there's because all right, I built that room literally, like I'm not metaphorically, not like
This is
I
not
make
the
this
house
place
that
big.
Ruth built,
Yeah,
Yankees type
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Like this motherfucker literally had drywall.
Yeah, like I have drywall in my ass.
That's not because of the room. That's just
That's just because of my sexual peccadillos.
That was an art project.
he tapes and floats like a motherfucker. I'll tell you that.
No,
You should see him cock.
I just cocked a gay guy's window. that's a totally.
I can't keep up
That's
with
a
you people.
totally
It's just
literal
like-
sentence. That's a totally literal sentence. It's just
That's funny.
one of my neighbors. Well, so you do a little construction, don't you? And I was just like, yeah, I got you, big dog. And it's just.
I could fix that.
Yeah, exactly. He goes, well, it's about to get chilly out again, so I just need my windows recaulked. And I was like, I got you, man. No, but yeah, no, the walls are very, very thin at Secret Group, and so there are two schools of thought on this one, right? It's the if you're talking in the green room, and then someone's like, hey, I can hear you. Well, then be funnier, and then it's
That's
like
true.
fair. So that's one school of thought. We had different water fountains in the 50s. But,
Where is this going?
and then the white school of thought is just be quiet in the green room. Like,
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh man, it's brutal sometimes.
Dude, it's
brutal sometimes.
Like the real answer is we need better green rooms because you can't ask comics to be considerate, especially when there's shitty comics on stage.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna pay attention to your set and I'm not gonna stop what I'm doing. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But I should be away enough from you to where I can have a normal this volume conversation with somebody in a green room.
Well, the problem is with comics is that once they hear a conversation going, they just fight to be the loudest voice in the room.
That is a
we
good
could
point.
start off that way, but eventually it just goes all the way to the and I'm gonna be
Right.
like, hey,
I wish we had it set up to where
Well,
like
because it's every kid from the back of the bus in one
Yes,
space. So
yes.
like
everybody.
yeah. Like
they need to set it to where like the comics are just housed in a green room on the roof, and we just take like a fireman's pole down
Oh,
and
dude,
go
that'd
on
be so
stage.
sick. That'd be so sick.
That's literally what I have yelled at a bunch of comics. Like, go outside and smoke and talk and like it's like. I get the comedy, the clubhouse that is comedy, but like also, come on, like there are 9 places you can go smoke cigarettes and be like, this fucking guy sucks.
I gotta say, Speedball for the most part has been really fun. But this past weekend we all decided as a group was the worst one because none of us were getting it. And I was like, let's wheel the wheelchair guy out there, get the sympathy points, you know. And we're trying to get him out there, and he's joking about his suicide, and then you just hear the crowd go, "Boo! Be funny." This ain't working. Another guy was like, dude, why don't you try to freestyle up there? And he freestyled, and my co-host was like, what the fuck is he freestyling? And I'm just trying everything, dude. I'm trying to throw everything out there.
You gotta trust your material, like especially on the Wild and Out sort of shit that is the 1 a.m. open mic, like where you're just like, all right, everyone's hammered, yeah. If you're out at 1 in the morning watching comedy, God bless you. By the way, like please continue.
I'm 40. I'm not going to be out at 1 in the morning performing comedy. I'm in bed. After midnight, I turn into a gremlin. I don't give a shit anymore.
Oh man, yeah.
Sometimes I start to think when I see couples on those late shows, I'm like, I don't know if they're couples or either this guy wants to see the comedy that bad, or the girl doesn't want to fuck that guy, so she's just trying to stall for
so
as much time as possible.
Where it's just like they're just trying to punch out the clock.
Yeah,
it's like all right, I've got the points.
Yeah.
I've got the points. I just got to sit here and play defensive for the next 2 rounds.
It's 100%. That's couples that go out every weekend. They want to get drunk enough so they don't have to fuck each other. That's the whole goal. Like some of them are playing pool, some of them are line dancing.
I thought some of them can't just stand each other, so they have to get drunk to fuck each other.
Well, I mean, that
used to be a bigger part of America than it is now.
that's a lot of relationships.
Yeah.
Is you just can't stand each other until you develop a vice that makes the other person tolerable.
And then you hate him for that vice.
That's a very dark outlook, Benjamin.
Yours is comedy, if you were wondering. You know the one that takes you away 80% of the year?
Exactly. No. I do. Yeah. I want to fuck you, Hannah, but we both have to do open mics.
Look, this bar show in Galveston isn't going to uproot itself.
Right, exactly. How am I supposed to talk about cum?
After I've came.
Yeah.
I can't be drained before the performance.
The performance.
Post nut. We should have a mic like that or a show.
Shakespeare.
Where we make everyone
post-nut clarity
jerk
mic.
off before they
You
go
just
on
gotta
stage.
That would be hilarious. A post-nut clarity mic would be the funniest
Donor mic.
It's just 8 guys getting up like, man, I shouldn't have fucked my ex.
I should really get things together.
I mean, yeah, from the makers of Kill Tony, post nut clarity.
Post nut clarity. Was it funny? Maybe not.
I don't think I should have talked about Hitler like that.
Post-nut clarity will give you the best inventions. Like, I spent an unhealthy amount of time researching the technology and app features I would have to integrate to put a heart monitor on yourself that when the heart monitor cut off, it deleted your browser history.
Oh, that's smart.
You were with me in the first
I was
quarter.
like, where you going? I was like, where you going? I actually
Just a laptop self-destruct button tied to your...
I was actually at a cons before they closed, and I was about to get like a 75-inch TV, and I was like, I just jacked off in the restroom, and then I didn't get it. I was gonna finance this for the rest of my life. Are you fucking crazy? I was like, 90s days, same as cash.
That's awesome.
Amazing.
That should be a bit.
That's so funny.
I checked off in the restroom of a car.
I was like, nah, bruh.
Oh,
I'm
man.
good with the hand-me-down.
I'm gonna
I
do
still
that
have a
before.
box TV because I jacked off in a car.
I swear, like, it was...
Maybe, all right. That's
That's the reason I don't have Netflix.
Jesus,
I don't want to finance $12.99 a month for the rest of the
for the
year.
rest of my
yeah,
life.
exactly. I got rid of most of them, and now I just have I steal. I found a good site to steal all my favorite animes. So
that's
I'm
great.
just like,
That's
I'm
great.
good. I don't really. It is interesting being outside of the cultural zeitgeist of whatever. They're like, have you seen this new thing about poop cruises? And I'm like, what?
Oh, I think I heard it out of that one. The
Yeah.
poop cruise. That's disgusting.
Well, yeah.
Well, cruises are disgusting.
Cruises are, yeah, that's.
Have you ever done a cruise?
No.
Do I look like I've spent extended time in the sun?
No, you're right. Maybe they, I don't know. Maybe they.
I'm auditioning for Carnival, so just know that I love cruises, and it's a big part of my lifestyle, and I love entertaining people for the absurd amount of money that you pay.
I did a VFW and I met a cruise comic.
Yeah.
And remember that time we did it VFW?
Yeah.
That whole week for some
You
reason.
mean the time you bet me $20 I wouldn't do my 9/11 joke in front of a room full of veterans? Yeah, I fucking remember the VFW.
Bitch, $20. I do this 9/11 joke. No, but I that week I did one small VFW, one medium VFW, and then that one, and then fuck, where was I going with this? You fucking.
You met a cruise ship.
Oh yeah, I met a cruise ship comment. He kept going. I was trying to go home, and I was supposed to go after him, and he was like, he's only supposed to do 15 minutes. His 15 minutes turned into like an hour and a half, but he was. With these old dudes, he was just crushing with them. And I was like, where the fuck you do stand-up at? He's like, oh, I'd be on a cruise all the time. And I'm like, damn, dude, this dude got cardio.
Dude, yeah, no. When I moved to Houston was right when COVID happened,
Oh, fuck.
and that's when all the cruise ship comics got off. A bunch of great cruise ship comics live in Houston because Houston's a
yeah,
super
that's
cheap
right.
place.
Houston's super cheap place to live, right?
It's right there by the
Yeah.
Gulf.
It's right there. Yeah, it's right by the Gulf. There are a bunch of fucking airports, so they can they'll get flown out of wherever cruises are.
And
It's transcontinental.
when COVID hit, all of these fucking cruise ship comics got off and were competing for the same $50 gigs that I had to compete
Oh
with. And
my
like
God.
I remember it was just like a couple of the club owners were like, I could book you or I could book Billy D. Washington. And I go, yeah, book Billy D. Washington. like, you'd be crazy not to at that price. Like that's insane. It's insane that I have to fight for the same shit as him right now.
Well, at that VFW, we were both on the even playing field. That's
Yeah.
the way I thought. They all got us Church's chicken, which was a weird choice. And I was like, I guess I'll eat
That
this.
is like the worst chicken choice.
It kind of is.
Except for
They
when
have good biscuits. I'm not.
Their biscuits
gonna-
are amazing.
it's the honey glaze on the
Yeah,
top of it.
that's all that they have going for them.
All right, Ruben and I are starting our own podcast called
Biscuit Talk.
Biscuit talk.
Why do you assume I can't contribute? I snack more stones than you fat people eat in a day.
Fair. All right.
One of us is eating 6 frozen pizzas today, and it ain't you. So
No,
What kind of pizzas are we talking about?
Totino's.
Like the party pizza?
Yeah, the
The square
$1.25
one?
like one. So it's just like I cook one and then I just put another one in while I'm eating the first one, and I just do that until I'm full.
Every time, bro. I've never eaten that many in a row, but I would always get reminded. Like, you ever watch like an old movie or show, and it's like an American family of 4 or 5,
Yeah.
and they only get 1 box of pizza. Like, it's always just
Yes.
1 bite. I'm like, there's no
No.
fucking way. Where did the switch happen, or were we lied to? Like,
So 2 things happened. All right. First off, our grandparents died. They were all Great Depression people who were like real weird with food and stuff, like calories. And then like our parents, specifically us, because we're older than you, like the Gen X-ish
Gen X.
parents,
Yeah.
who grew up thinking that they didn't have anything. But and then also the 80s and 90s advertising where they're like, fucking Little Caesars.
You can get a million pizzas for $5. And so I would say calorically, we blew up while still having certain generational values thrown in.
was that when Little Caesars had that fucking?
Yeah, the brick.
Where you can't put
I
in the
was
door?
eating one of those during the OJ chase.
You're just smoking weed. Like, oh, this is fucking
We
great.
had gotten it because the Rockets were playing in the NBA Finals.
So
we
they
got
got cut off.
the Rockets finals got preempted for the OJ chase.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there at like 6 years old with an entire
94?
That was 93,
93, 94.
93, 94, 94, 95. Those were the years we won.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
When Michael Jordan went to go do baseball, but really he was kicked out of basketball for gambling, and we didn't talk about that.
Yeah.
That's his conspiracy theory.
I bet he didn't see that coming.
There we go. We did it.
I like the
Gambling.
gambling conspiracy theory better than the Jordan's dad was killed because of his gambling theory.
Yeah.
That
Because,
one's
like,
tough, bro. I heard that one before. I was like, wow.
I have too, and it's got to be hard to know that like you're a shoe billionaire and you still couldn't even like
Save your pa.
save your dad.
You know what? I probably would have believed it if he was like a homeless guy now. You
Yeah.
know, like if he was like down on the dump now, then I'm like, yeah, he probably did. But like he's
Have you seen his mansion's been for sale for like 15
forever
years?
because it
And
says 23 every
every-
6
in
inches
every-
you
yeah.
walk. It's like, oh shit.
All right, here's a question that I've been thinking about a lot lately. Is it more racist to be really good at an accent?
Sorry, I just the lead-in caught me.
Yeah,
off. Go ahead.
caught me off guard. Caught me
Sorry,
off guard.
let's go.
Is it more racist to be really good at the accent or really bad at the accent?
Really bad.
I think really
You
bad.
think it's more racist?
If you have a
bad.
really good accent, people are like, "Oh, he must have lived amongst those people."
Right.
And if you have a really bad accent, you're like, "That's not really my favorite African."
Yeah, you know, we know that I man. Sometimes I feel like I have because I'm from the hood. We all talk all hoodish and stuff, but like I don't really have that kind of dialect. You know,
the dialect is interesting. I've been getting a lot of traction anytime I do open mics at Secret Group after like 3 Mexicans from the hood, which I love to see.
bro.
I'm gonna-
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch this up by enunciating, and it gets a really big
you like
pop.
those
Yeah.
Mexicans, huh? Well, you're gonna see me then, huh? No, I feel like I used to have a hood accent, but like it kind of felt like you ever see like British actors lose their accent because they played in too many American roles. Like I've worked in too many customer service. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like
I grew up in Lamarck, and I had to make
Okay.
a conscious choice when I went to college to bury that. But every once in a while, it still
It
comes
came
out
out.
of
Yeah,
me.
it comes
Like,
out.
my most natural speech sounds like I'm just trying to be black.
Yeah.
It's true.
He's heard it.
My most natural speech pattern, I try to sound like I'm fucking my cousin.
But like, it's,
When you bring out the Mississippi on stage, people relate to you more.
right. I know. And it's
I mean, it's a part of it, you know.
yeah,
like,
I guess I just have that compliment where I'm like, I'm faking it, but at the same time, I'm like, motherfucker, you used to talk
I'm
like
faking
you used
it
to
right
talk-
now. Yeah,
you used
yeah.
to talk like that. Like
Like I don't know. Am I faking it right now or like am I faking it right now? I don't know.
Okay. I like the first. I like yeah.
Who knows?
It's always like whenever you get a little gangster on stage, I always just think of like the last scene of Scarface. Just like this ornate man, just like, oh, you fucking talking to me?
You talking to
You're talking. I can just picture you with a big pile of cocaine on your desk. Just
Jesus.
I've
I've definitely had that painting somewhere. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, every nigga had a Scarface painting.
Yeah,
you know,
everybody had that in their 20s in their
oh, bro.
second
dorm-
apartment.
Yeah, second apartment. Yeah.
Mom's house.
You get that before a bed frame.
Bro, straight up.
100% true.
I slept on a mattress forever. Just a mattress.
Yeah,
I didn't get
Just
a
a
bed frame
mattress.
until I was.
I didn't purchase a bed frame until I was in my 30s.
I didn't have a nice mattress until like 3 years ago.
Yeah, and you just paid it off, by the way. Yeah.
Finally paid off the debt. of
90 days, same as cash.
Yeah.
or I like to call it 90 days or you're fucked.
Yep.
That's what I say. Because fuck. God, man, I made a lot of bad financial decisions that way.
Man, I gotta make $7,000 on a debt by the end of the year, or the interest rate kicks on at like 45% on the balance. So I'm gonna be doing not very much comedy for 3 months and burying myself in the illegal poker room.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Man, dude.
I'll see you guys in January.
I'll see. Yeah, that's fun. That's all right. Fair.
Also, none of you are getting shit for Christmas.
Fair.
Gee, that's
Perfect.
totally
I don't need
fair.
things for Christmas.
Yeah, I don't. I'm just saying that in advance.
I'm too over Christmas now. I didn't even realize that was a thing.
I mean, I like the foods that come around Christmas. Like, I'm a big fan of the big roast dinner
Yeah,
that I get to
yeah.
go have with
Primer.
my mom.
Yeah.
And she really my mom really digs into the decoration part of Christmas. God. So I enjoy like the whole going down, putting up the Christmas tree, because I like seeing her happy. Like, I'll go assemble her Christmas village and shit. But the presents part, I'm not with. The holiday movies, I'm not with.
I like the movies. That's probably, I'm like the opposite. I'll do the movies and the food.
I like that they always show a Godfather marathon on AMC.
Because
on
it's family,
Christmas.
bro. That's fucking family, dude.
That's
Or they show the hybrid holiday movies is Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory for
Yeah.
some fucking reason,
Yeah.
and Nightmare Before Christmas because that's every fat girl's dream.
I feel like the Nightmare Before Christmas is every alt Mexican girl's just immediate go to. Like there's every alt Mexican chick that I have ever met at some point in their early childhood saw Jack Skellington and was like, I'm gonna make this a big part of my identity for the next year.
It's like they just want a slender fool like that. You know what I mean? He's bad, but he's sad.
Yeah, exactly. That was some great alliteration there, Ruben. That was very nice. Perfect.
Oh, that came out, my bad. That was-
Yeah, no, he bad, but
even
he's sad.
trying.
Yeah, no, that's some bad king shit. Oh yeah.
Gotta go ahead and cut out our little obligation for the podcast.
It's amazing.
We are now a commercially sponsored podcast.
That's so cool. Yeah.
Shout out to my buddy Dom at the Texas Weed Syndicate for all your legal THC and THCA needs. Everything comes discreetly shipped via the U.S. Postal Service Monday to Friday. Come see our selection of flower edibles and ever-potent THC syrup. Visit TexasWeedSyndicate.com. If you go and see them in person, ask for Dom. Tell him you saw it on the podcast. Get an extra 10% off. He actually didn't approve that. I'm just saying that to see if anybody goes and bothers him.
Right. Here, and then this is actually where's our next biggest pocket of listeners besides the Dane? Do we have any? Where else do we have? Some?
Oh, we actually have a curious little cluster in the Florida Panhandle area that stretches into North Carolina if you want to go a little
hell
catered.
yeah. What's up, brothers? How's it going? I'm from Pensacola down to Destin. The Texas Weed Syndicate has all of your legal THC and THCA needs. It'll be better than the goddamn Gators this year. That's for sure. I'll tell you what.
They've got everything from flour, edibles, even potent THC, syrup. So if you need some stuff that'll make you feel like you're on the Georgia line, go to TexasWeedSyndicate.com and type in Very Greenroom for 10% off. There we go.
I will say that I've been consuming marijuana products for a long time, and I have a very, very high tolerance. And drinking this bottle is one of the few things that's ever sent me to a place where I was just like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, no, he got so high he was Tony Hawk.
More like Stephen Hawking.
There we go. That's
Just
it.
laying on the. I was laying on across this armrest right here and could not move my legs.
It's uncomfortable.
Take a bottle with you, Ruben.
Well, I'm getting retarded in that.
I'm just gonna cut that one.
I'm sorry.
Just Ruben facing the camera, being like, "I'm getting retarded
I'm
tonight."
getting retarded in that.
That's gonna be the loop promo for the commercial.
Yeah, there's just so few many times where I could recall me getting like too fucking high. I go to the little smoke shops, and I was like, man, what's up with whatever the fuck they got? I need something strong because I got a high tolerance. And this guy was like, well, the owner took this one and he took two and he locked himself inside the car while he was in it, like because he was too high, he couldn't figure out. I don't know. I was like, okay, let me take it. And like I'm the kind of guy where if it comes with 10 gummies, I gotta take a control with. I got to take all 10.
Yeah.
In order to know how much to gauge down. I gauge
you
down.
need to know how deep the rabbit hole
I don't
goes.
want to take 3 and then fucking 5 is my sweet spot and then I
Yeah.
only got fucking so many left.
Yeah.
So like I just remember taking all 10 and I was changing the channel at like 10 o'clock at night, and I was like, just remember my hand freezing with my remote, and I got stuck midair, and I blinked my eye, and then my sister's like, Ruben, why are you in the garage? It's 5 a.m. Like I just fell asleep, like I just knocked the fuck out. Like it gets scary sometimes.
I sat through 3 bad secret group shows because I didn't trust myself to drive off an edible.
Do I trust these comics to do good or me to make it home? Should have rolled the dice.
I still remember the comic that broke me where I was like, fuck it, I'm trying.
That's so funny.
I don't know,
Oh man, I get training day. I have a low tolerance, but then all right, here, check this out. I smoked some weed this weekend when I was on the road, and I only took 2 hits, and it felt great. It took 2 hits, it felt great. It relaxed my shoulders, and then like I stretched, and then I just played cards.
Why do you think I do this?
I don't know.
I really envy people that don't have like high tolerance. First when I was younger, I'm like, you're a bitch. You're a bitch. But now when someone says I got a low tolerance, I'm like, do you know how much money I would save if I had a fucking low tolerance?
That's the interesting part. I'm trying to readjust my tolerances for a lot of things. Like
If I didn't smoke weed for the next 3 months, I wouldn't have a $7,000 debt to pay off. Easily. Easily, I would clear it.
Yeah.
That's so funny. All right. I think we're all trying to lower our tolerances for things in the future, except for bullshit. I think you need a lower.
No, you gotta have that up there.
No,
Yeah.
you gotta raise that, man.
You gotta raise
because
that.
the one thing that you and me both kind of suck at is the politics of this.
Yes.
Like, we both just want to work, and that doesn't always bode well for people. People want the other half of the experience. They want to be your friend.
Well, the thing is, they don't see that the majority of politics is bullshit. There are some legit politics in this game, but the majority of it is bullshit.
Yeah.
Like when early on, I would hear people. The main thing I would hear people say that I would fucking hate when people would say is like, "I don't think he likes me."
Yeah.
I'm like, I guarantee he doesn't even think about you.
Right, right.
You know,
That's-
and then I've seen people confront people about that, and they're like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Right. No,
And I'm
that's because
like,
that's the interesting. That's the interesting thing is so like certain power people, like whoever, wherever, whatever, if you own a club or you have a great show or a great room and people are trying to get into that show or that room or whatever, and then younger comics like, I think that guy fucking doesn't like me, and it goes, you're absolutely right. Like no one, he doesn't give a fuck.
You build up your own enemies in your mind based on perceived slights.
Yeah.
And you failed the 5th grade because you're not retarded. You know what I mean? Like, because the teacher hated
Why
you.
doesn't he ever book me on his show? Because he books his shows on Thursdays at this open mic by the people who are standing near him when he thinks about it.
Absolutely.
I didn't learn that till I started realizing behind the curtain. You know how we book You Look Like?
Yeah.
We call once a month on the phone, and it's just like, who do we think hasn't done this
Well,
shit?
because I have a spreadsheet. I have a spreadsheet that's like half filled out of all of the stuff, and I got to get better at just putting the spread. Yeah, no, but it's like we need a black woman.
Like sometimes I'll just
our discussions for the show are the most racist thing. Like, who's available from the blacks?
Yeah.
We want a black,
gotta-
a Mexican,
the
and a woman.
demographics. You got to. You got
It's like,
to.
which Mexican have we leaned on any of the Mexicans too much? I don't know. I feel like I've asked. Jose's been doing them a lot lately.
It's hard not to do
We
that here.
finished the lineup, looked at me. All right, we have too many white guys on this show. Let's trim that back a couple.
Yeah, there's like a Hispanic show, and then we'll have like just the normal show during the week, and it's just nothing but Hispanics. And I'm like, I didn't mean to do this. Like, I didn't mean to do this. There's just so many of us. Like, you know.
Tuesday Gigante. I don't know. It's what's so funny is when you go to different, because Houston's crazy diverse in comedy. All right, so that's just a part of it. So we're super blessed with that. It's diverse, but it's also split. There are straight up Hispanic rooms, there's straight up black rooms, straight up like hipster white rooms, but when you go to smaller comedy scenes and you just go in and I'm doing like a 20-minute set, in Oklahoma City. All right. So Oklahoma City, there are some Latinos in Oklahoma City, but there are not any Mexican comics in Oklahoma City, it's just
not their thing up there.
Yeah, just a
Not their thing.
bunch of white guys. When I was in Iowa and I was doing comedy, I didn't expect to see anything but whites.
The craziest one of those groupings that I've come across? Lafayette has the most disabled comics of any scene.
Yeah.
Like, there's like 4 wheelchair comics
There are
in
4
Lafayette.
wheelchair comics. There are 2 little hand comics.
Shout out to my boy Don.
Don Snyder, the homie.
Don Check Snyder, the Raging Cajun.
I did Stone vs. Sober with him over there in Lafayette, and he was dressed as Evil Knievel. He was just fucked up on stage. I remember the first time I did that, he was so fucked up. The mic could not go past this. He's like, and then like he just managed it.
And because he talks goofy because of cerebral palsy. He's just
That's what.
no.
He does my
But, nah,
favorite.
but he was killing. And then like I don't know what happened, but they have that big standee that says the show sign, and instead of him taking him downstairs during my set, they just rolled him behind the standee, and he's facing the wall. I thought that was the green room. I thought that was like a green room or something. I was like, what the fuck is that? And I just see like him like that, like the whole time. I'm like, this is fucking crazy.
Dude, JP made me and another comic lift him on stage after I'd been doing dabs in the parking lot. I'm like, you guys don't value your handicapped people if I'm the one that's got to lift him.
He was on You Look Like a couple of months ago at the Men's Club in Lafayette, Louisiana, at the strip club.
I've been there. I've been there.
I haven't yet, but Friday I'm knocking that off.
We have a great shout out JP Leonard. You run a fantastic scene in Lafayette. I think
Great scene.
I think the Houston Lafayette sister cities is
that's our peep. That's our
closest local network.
company right there, bro.
Just the Dixie comedy mafia. Like I want to build an I-10 just crew. It's like you start. Like Wednesday, San Antonio, Thursday, Houston, Friday, Beaumont, Saturday, Lafayette, or like Lake Charles.
Yeah,
that would be
that's
lovely.
a run. And but we did the show at the strip club, and Michael's, shout out Michael's Strip Club.
Michael's is awesome.
Yeah, it's great. I met it, and Don did the show, and then he was like, "Well, I wore my soft jeans so I could get me a lap dance."
He does my favorite joke. That, oh my God, he gets on stage and he turns himself side. I can't be racist. If I go to the side, I look like half a swastika.
That dude, that was fun. That was fun last time I went there. What's up? Yeah, afterwards, JP was like, "Hey, you want to go to the strip club?" I was like, "Yeah, fuck yeah." We went there. I was like, "This place is pretty cool." I was like, "This place is pretty fucking cool."
Dude, it was so funny because we do the show at 7 o'clock and or at 8. Yeah, we do the show at 7 or 8, and then the owner's just super fucking stoked that we have people in the strip club before midnight, and then like all the strippers are like, "I just like having these tricks rub my feet."
We were there. We were there for a while. I definitely spent my earnings there.
There you go.
I walk in and there's a girl. Like, this is how I know. I don't know if it's a bad or good sign, but I had a good time. I'm walking in and a girl is walking the dude to the ATM.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is fucking insane.
That's professional.
And yeah, they have.
Dude, Rick's Cabaret in like 45 in like Ellington Field area back
That's a
in the
rough
day.
area.
My buddy Brandon's in a wheelchair and he's completely like, just
neck down.
like full Tony Martinez.
Christopher
Like,
Reeve? Oh.
yeah. And so we were at the strip club one night, and I'm just over in one area, and I look up, and 2 strippers have him unconscious, propped up, and they're putting his finger on the ATM button. It was the dirtiest thing I've ever seen.
So gross,
buddy.
That's so gross.
I let him do it because he's fucking a millionaire, and there's like ATM
him.
quotas are like 800. So like, fuck
him.
you. But
Man, yeah, I've been in my fair. I don't go to strip clubs like that no more unless an occasion like that comes up. You never been to a strip club?
I was gonna say I haven't been in a while.
Oh, okay.
We did a show at Ocean's Cabaret in Galveston like a year ago. That was the
Yeah, you
last
told
one.
me. Yeah.
I haven't done a strip club yet, but JP said he's gonna put me on there at Michael
Yeah,
soon.
between 2 poles.
Can
Yeah,
you fit
shit,
between
yeah.
2 poles?
Bro, that's a big ass stage, dude. That's a
that
big ass
stage. Yeah, I've been on that stage. You'll be fine.
Let me ask you, you took your shirt off, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I like how that was an expected question. Like,
I don't know. It's just, I was like, did you dance a little on the pole?
Look, I'm an entertainer, so
Okay.
I'm no longer just a stand-up comedian.
the temptation to swing around the pole is going to be pretty great.
Yeah.
You got to get at least one little.
See, if I do, I gotta like jiggle it a little bit. You know what I mean? Like just be like, all right, it's good. It's good.
check the structural integrity.
Yeah, if you ever
My
need me to
favorite is when
check
the
it.
strippers all come out with the same rap and just wipe down the pole before they come out, like it's doing anything at
It
all.
doesn't do nothing.
I used to have to. So the house mom of a strip club is always like the 37-year-old
Girl who just never transitioned into dental hygienistry.
You ever heard of OnlyFans? The
Well,
fuck?
I mean, so OnlyFans is after her time. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's hard to be 37 and starting in OnlyFans competing with the 18 to 21-year-olds out there.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, there's a market.
There's
Are you the market?
No.
Finding out Josh Classic had an OnlyFans was probably the greatest reveal this podcast has ever had.
super funny.
God.
Yeah.
Like the first weekend of the pandemic, I was putting on a luchador mask and just jerking off for people.
Shut the fuck up.
I swear to God, dude.
Oh my
He sat on that couch and told us this shit.
I hope his mustache stuck out the mask. You know what I mean? At least. That would have been an extra turn on for some people. You know.
So funny.
Y'all remember when Eubanks got an OnlyFans?
No.
Yeah, you know, he'll be like, I got an OnlyFans. I'm just doing. He told everybody about it because I got an OnlyFans. I'm just doing. What is that called? When you're teasing something. When you're doing. It's a word for teasing.
Edging?
Thirst traps. He goes, I'm just doing thirst traps. I'm like, sure.
What are you making thirsty? Yeah.
I haven't talked
You
to
mean you're trapping?
Eubanks.
You mean
Since Eubanks tried to book me for a show, he's like, okay, you're going to do 1 minute of comedy, then you're going to fight somebody for 3 minutes.
That was crazy. That was when I first started out and coming out and shit. And he was like one of the people that would be hanging out with me and stuff. And it just got weird.
Dude,
it
yeah,
got
no,
weird.
It got weird in a hurry,
It got
bro.
weird in a
The
hurry.
UFC
yeah.
where he was like,
It was like a weird UFC thing where he was like, all right, you do 1 minute of comedy, then you fight someone, and if you win, you can do 2 minutes of comedy, and then you fight another person. And you're like,
Jesus.
I remember because they were. That's what Skankfest Houston did, where like Louis J. Gomez, he was hitting the pads, and then he was making people fight to do comedy, and I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not.
Didn't
gonna
you say you're supposed to fight Cornelius and you saw him moving?
Yeah,
you saw him shadow box?
exactly.
You
I
got
saw,
scared
I
of his
saw,
shadow
yeah,
boxing?
I saw. No. I saw Cornelius put on the gloves and then box with Louis J. Gomez, and I was like, oh no, I would get
the shit kicked out of me. Like I'm fine in like a drunken scrap, but like Korn is actually like a trained like.
no.
And I was like, no, he'd kill
Fuck
me.
that.
He would. You know, he's one of those guys that aim. You know, because like that's like the first thing they teach in boxing. Where you're just like, all right, you don't punch for their face, you punch for back here, you know, like,
Yeah.
and like that's how you fuck them up.
You go through their face.
Who's the one who used to be a boxer?
Julius Fogel.
Yeah.
The guy with the book?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, he used to be like a legit.
Bro,
Yeah,
he's
legit.
He has like a record.
Legit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like legit.
It's always struck me as funny because he doesn't look like the one guy you don't want to fuck with, but he's definitely the one
He
guy
would
you.
destroy any.
Any old school black guy with a big ass Invicta watch has.
Nah, bro.
I used to work at the pawn shop, bro. That's all, dude. That's how I used to get addicted to Victa. I was like,
Nah,
these
bro.
tough
I could
motherfuckers.
piece up Rich Williams. I could piece up Rich Williams.
You have like an African chain on you, or what? This guy's cultured. That's funny.
Oh man.
How long have you been doing this, man?
4 years.
Yep.
4 years.
Hell
You know,
yeah.
I remember the first time I saw you was at Duke's. Because I was like, I lived down the street from there, and so that's when I met Jesse. Oh, I had already knew Jesse Payton. He promoted that show, and I went there, and I forgot who was that. That's where I met Nathaniel Amador.
Great.
And there was this one big black chick on there. I've never seen her since, but I think she won the best comic in Texas
Oh,
competition.
you saw Angela Walker.
Yeah,
Man,
Dallas.
does she-
Dallas.
You saw Angela Walker. Angela, I'm not sure.
Yeah, she's still doing stand up.
Yeah.
She's amazing.
Bro, she was so fucking funny, dude.
She comes down to Houston. Yeah, she's great.
I don't ever see her come down here except for that one time, but that shit was
Yeah,
so
she does
fucking
stuff with
good.
Jesse occasionally, and I'll do a show with her. Man, I did a movie theater with her where we were just standing in front of the screen.
I've done IMAX.
Yeah,
It's not that bad.
Wasn't bad. Like, it was fun, but she's unequivocally a beast every single time I've seen her.
I
man.
forgot who, but all y'all were going off this one white dude because he looked like Kenny Rogers. And the whole theme was like, fuck you, Kenny Rogers. That was a good time.
I liked Duke's. I never did well there, but I liked Duke's a lot.
I only seen that one show there. They only did that one show there, but it seemed like I was like, damn, they fucking like comedy here, you know?
It just got hard. It's an outdoor space. It gets drifty. They only start thinking about events when it gets cold, and then people don't want to be outside.
That's
and
true.
just-
I've done Dukes a couple of times. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, those weird, like here, like maybe somewhere else it might be different, but I noticed like when Don't Tell like loops back around through the season to that
Yeah.
same place you killed at like 6 months ago when it was 65 degrees outside at a brewery, and then you're there when it's 102,
Yeah.
and these people are like, I don't give a fuck about anything you're saying right
Dude,
now,
that's-
and I'm like,
yeah.
I'm doing my better material now, and I'm fucking eating ass.
It's so funny.
Dude, I've done one Don't Tell show ever, and I fucking ate a dick. Dude.
Only one?
Only one. I don't normally see the people who book those very often.
There's so much now. There's so many of them now.
Yeah.
I've
It was
done
a very-
so many goddamn don't tells. I've
I
done
walked
them.
as soon as I walked upstairs in that brewery and all of the people had wine glasses in their hand. I was like, I am fucked.
I hate sober drinkers. Like if I'm doing a show for some sober drinkers, I'm like, oh, I'm having a tough time here.
a glass of wine and chuckle. I'm like, you're about to hate me.
And they're playing that weird triangle game with the blue and orange pin.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yo,
dude,
they're
that's not
playing
even
the
a real
Cracker
game.
Barrel. They're
That's
playing
like
the
a
Cracker Barrel.
That's not
It's
even a
like,
real game.
just
you fuck.
say the N word. Like I'm so tired of this.
Oh, bro.
A wine drinking white lady in spring called me the N word once.
Jesus.
Oh man, I've been doing a bunch of shows out in Conroe and Spring lately, and I've been doing really well. And so like I'm always all right. All right, after a couple of good sets in a row, psychologically, when you're just like something bad's about to happen, you know, like there's
bro.
about
You
to
can
be.
feel it.
Yeah, I can just feel a bomb coming, and then like I don't know. Sometimes I'll self-sabotage just to get it out of the way. Like I'll get hammered drunk and go to an open mic at like 1 a.m. and just be like, like, all right, I got this out of the way, and I don't remember it, so I don't hate myself.
Oh,
But-
so I see. That's when I see you on those
yeah.
Okay. Man, I feel it pretty early. Like after the second one, I'm like, this can't be true.
Yeah,
like, you know,
yeah.
like this can't be true.
As
Like,
soon as I feel that I start to believe in myself, as soon as mentally, if I ever wake up in the morning and I'm like, you know what? You're really pretty good at this thing. I am gonna eat a dick that night. Assuredly. The second I believe in myself, it goes off the rails so goddamn
Dude,
fast.
the hot back sweat.
like on stage, just the
bro, when you're
Just you can feel
sweating.
it trickling down your back, and you're like, oh.
I sweat when I bomb, bro.
Yeah,
Like I know, like I'm just up there, like, dude, I'm not doing good right now.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna do great.
No, it feels like I don't know. You know how when alt chicks talk about like disassociative episodes, like I feel like as a comic we can understand a disassociative episode more than anyone else because like I'll see myself talking to these people and being like, what is happening right now? Like I don't really like just yeah. I'll have.
Do you ever get the inverse with a gig where you think you're gonna bomb and you're up there like, this is going well, and you don't?
Yes.
I try.
Because I think I try, like, what I try to do is I guess it's like it's old sports stuff where I try to leave my head before I get on stage, you know, because like then you're just in an active state, you know, like.
Well, the problem for me sometimes is like I'll get on shows with people I really respect.
Right.
And if I see somebody right before me who I really respect and know is a beast, and I see them struggling, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you, the last time it happened to me was that fucking pet rescue show.
Oh God, yeah.
Pet rescue in Houston?
No, we did a benefit for pets that were
pets that
victims
got
of the
washed
floods.
away
In the floods in fucking Gonzales and shit.
Oh, damn.
Which, first off, how do I get booked for this? So,
You got me on that shit.
I know, because I wasn't doing that shit by myself. Hell no. And so I was like, hey, I've got a friend named Will Loden you really want to check out. He's great.
Yeah.
And so Will goes up first, and he's having to like wrangle people from the bar, and they're in line talking, and he's just having a fight for every inch. And like he said something a little dark, and they kind of went, ugh. And I'm like, shit.
Yeah.
If they're not taking that from him, they're not going to take fuck all from me.
But you ended up having a really good set.
I had a fucking
Because like
phenomenal set.
because it was like
And I
well,
was so shocked the whole time.
the host. I mean, God bless the guy. It was look, it's a charity show, so I'm not.
Yeah, we're not talking
Yeah.
shit. We're
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
accurately explaining why it went badly.
I want everyone to know that this complaining is coming from a good space and not like I hate this guy. No, thank you for raising money for all the pets that died and all those fucking floods.
Great
That's
cause,
dope.
great bar,
Great
nice
beer,
people.
really nice people. You're a cool dude. When you are hosting a comedy show, please do better. But you know, like, but also he didn't know. He just walked on stage. He was like, all right, and like they hadn't adjusted the mic for any sort of sound inside. They hadn't done anything. He just walked up, read off of a thing, and then brought me up. And I go, okay, well, I guess my job is now to host. Like people hadn't even looked over for like during the thing, and so like once again. That's fine. I can do that job. I'd rather not, but you know, like I was better equipped to open that show than I think anyone else on that lineup. Just because like I can take the L.
I don't know if you know this
front.
about me, but the only thing I get diva-ish about is I absolutely will not go first, and I absolutely will not host.
Yeah.
Ever for any
That's
reason.
fair. That's fair. Because some comics, they're just, I won't name the comics, but there's some comics where I'm like, I see you do either great as hosting or great towards the second half. Like you're a second half comic. Like versus me, like I would kind of say, I guess I'm pretty decent at hosting.
Yeah,
and
you're great hosting.
And the first half of it, like the first half.
I hate the stereotype, but I think hosts should be high energy, upbeat people.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm never in that pocket. Never once.
I've seen comics that run their show, they host, and like the second they go up there, they're like, let me see. What am I gonna say? I'm like, dude, you're the fucking host,
Yeah, like,
not
yeah.
like welcome. Thank you
Yeah.
for coming.
like
You open your notebook the second you host.
Yeah,
you
like
fucking
hosting.
jackass.
Hosting. The reason you get good at hosting is because early in your career, it's the only way you get fucking work.
Basically,
Yeah, like it's the only way you can get fucking work unless you find a headliner that will literally just give you guest spots. Which is
shit.
like,
That's the route I got to
Yeah,
take,
yeah.
which is how I got to be spoiled. I've never had to host.
Yeah.
See, I took that route that he just said. You
Yeah,
gotta
no,
host
that was-
more to get all the weekends.
Well, I don't want to host. Fuck it, I'll do it. I need the $50. Like
and you're in the group. You see, I'm the first usually the first one. Boom, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll
exactly.
take it.
Like,
yeah.
and it teaches you cool skills. It teaches you a bunch of skills
that you don't have to learn when you're already further along the path.
You know, like
It kind of teaches you to know when someone else doesn't have it.
yeah,
because you're like,
and like you know, and it's the thing about getting good at hosting
is also that you learn not to put yourself in a box either, because like you learn how to write different jokes for different things. Like I don't know, like hosting. Yeah, you need to be high energy. You need to know where the restrooms are. You need to know how to tell people to shut the fuck up with a smile. Like you know, like there are a couple of cool skills that hosting teaches.
This has always been kind of the eternal back and forth between me and Will. Because I've always maintained, like, the way I want to go through this is like a knuckleball pitcher.
Yeah.
I'm a specialist. I have one thing that I'm great at. This is my lane. I don't want all the tools. Like, I'm not trying to appeal to people who don't like my thing. I want to find my people.
Yeah.
And he wants to be great for all the people, which is admirable. I just don't have that desire.
Right.
Like, because if I have to do the clean jokes to win this crowd, I don't want to win this crowd.
that's fair.
Well, I mean, that's fine. I think I like having all the tools. I like learning I like being able to bury comics that put themselves in boxes
Where like people will come up and be like, "You can't work clean, Will," and I go, "Watch this," and I'll talk about my tits for 30 minutes, and it'll be
In a
To be
clean way.
completely fair to your side, if I thought I could do that successfully, I would in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
If I thought I had it in me to do 20 minutes clean and win with it, I would do it all the fucking time. It'd be great to win. I just know I'm not built for that.
I've literally become a cleaner comic as I've gotten older
because of younger comics, and I think, and just the way people age, you know,
Yeah.
like I don't know, like
I don't know, like I don't know if I'm getting more conservative. I don't know if that's necessarily like, because I think I'm pretty apolitical, but I think like
I don't know,
sometimes people just come up and they're just like, man, fucking pussy transgender 9/11, and I just go,
I hate that shit too.
I hate it.
I'm not dirty particularly, I don't think. One cupcake joke aside. I'm not particularly dirty. I'm just, I like saying fuck.
Yeah.
I like being able to curse. I don't want to have to be in my head like, don't say fuck, don't say fuck, don't
Right.
say. I'm 40 years old.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to do
Yeah,
this to
fuck
myself because
that.
somebody in the crowd's going to be like, you said fuck.
Right.
I called a lady during the Don't Tell show a cunt because she heckled me, which is probably why it didn't go well.
I'll do it.
I hosted one time at Secret, and it was like a short crowd, like 5 people.
Yeah.
But man, it was like four black dudes and some homeless lady who
Awesome.
like she came in there with food. She had the whole. She looked like a gypsy, like a legit. She was eating, and like I was strictly doing my whole shit. Hey, what are you doing, bro? Like, what do you do for y'all together? Blah 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 blah. Like asking the regular shit because it's only us there, and they're laughing. But for some reason, that lady stood up and she walked away, and she got her money back. And then like the next day, like someone showed me a Google review. It was like, this wasn't even a comedy show. There was just some fat guy on stage asking people what they do for a living. It's like, oh my god! I was like, I'm reading. I'm like, what? That was me.
some fucking fat guy.
I hate it when Chad Alexander gets in the comment section.
That's so funny.
Perfect.
Oh man, that's terrible.
But like, I took pics after the show. The guys there were like, dude, let's take a picture, man. That shit was so much fun. And everyone was like,
you're like,
what the
this is
fuck,
great.
dude? I thought I did great.
That's so funny about just the collective is. I've noticed that growing older, like, with you look like I'm getting. I used to get a lot more stuff where I looked like I raped people. And now I'm getting a lot more cuck stuff, which makes me sad. I don't know. It's like, is that a good thing, right?
You look like it'll teach you about yourself in unpleasant ways.
Well, yeah, it's like
I was mid-stage with a 12-year-old child when I found out I looked like Pete Davidson. That wasn't a fun one to have to eat across the face.
That's funny. No, but it's people now they're just like, you look like you get cucked, and I'm like, I'll fucking rape you right now.
Well, one's going to jail and getting raped, so
Yeah.
you know what I mean. I think you got to take your blessings where you can.
Exactly. Like,
I am thankful because I know like I would never survive in a prison environment. If you ever see me get arrested and there's like a serious jail time, like 5 years or more, know my suicide is imminent.
Yes.
Because I am currency in a jail. I also don't have the ability to shut up. So I'm going to get both raped and shanked.
So you just won't go full Aryan?
No.
Okay.
I like black people too much to go full area.
That's true.
I'm going full area, and I am turning this tattoo into
Are
a
you gonna
lightning bolt.
Are you gonna like walk by the black people like, I'm so sorry. I gotta do this. I gotta do this for my survival. Like,
Guys, I love the blues so much.
I'm just gonna try to join. I'm gonna be like,
I'm
look.
from Lamarck.
I'm fucked because I'm a big dude, and they just want to take me down, you know, and not. I wish it was in a gay way, like it's not. It's like I'm gonna beat your ass, and not the way you want it.
right.
That's
No,
the
I'm
thing.
going.
If we get arrested for like tax fraud or embezzlement together, like we can do white collar jail. I think.
I could do Fed.
Yeah. I can do that.
You get a ping pong table, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Ping pong tables. The lattes are off.
But if you want to know how deep the fear runs for me, he can attest to this. I bribed the cops in Padre Island $100 to get my own cell so I didn't get raped.
yeah.
In county?
Yeah.
They don't rape in county.
That's what they said. That's exactly what the cops
Put your money up, son. Like you're.
And
I'll take your money.
I literally said, you don't know where I get raped.
Jesus Christ, that's
Good
funny.
sir, you do not know where
I get raped.
Yeah, I haven't done South Padre's fun, huh?
Oh, it's great. Raymond Horta runs a great spot.
If you ever get the chance, dude.
Yeah,
It's not
do
a
it.
big money gig, but the crowds are amazing. The room's low ceilinged. Like, the resort's nice if you don't have standards.
Yeah.
I mean that, and it's just like an old dated furniture way. It's nice. It's not like there's.
It's spring break for young people. They're not trying to make it nice.
I've had 3 gigs where I've had a room in my 4 years. So I mean, anything.
That sounds about right. You're on the right track.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take anything. And one of them was like, I'll give. It's in town, but they're like, I'm gonna give you a gift certificate for a free night or free 2-day stay. And I was like, I'll just use it today and get fucked up, like, and just.
Dude, classic. That's classic. Yeah.
The first time I went like on the road out of state for a one-nighter was with Keisha Hunt in Oklahoma City.
Oh, shit.
And the promoter's like, yeah, I got y'all a room. Turns out it was a one room with a king-size bed that me, the promoter, and Keisha Hunt.
Shut the fuck up! Oh no!
We had to pick the dude up in Dallas, drive him to Oklahoma City because he was like, I got the room.
But that means you slept in the middle, then, right?
Yes, Keisha was like,
Keisha was like, I ain't sleeping next
So
to
you were in essence the gay mountains.
Yes.
He had
Keisha
to.
was
He
like,
had to protect Keisha.
Keisha was like, you got to get in the middle. I don't really like how this is going. Because like my first 2 years in comedy, I lived with Keisha. I rented out her guest room.
Yeah.
Like just because I was like, this will get me work.
Yeah.
Shout out to Keisha. She's awesome.
She's like my
she's the
big
best.
sister in comedy, dude. Love her to
She's
death.
the best.
Man,
My pound for pound champ in the ring. Like if I had to make one crowd blind crack, I'm sending her.
I remember the first out of state show, like I did, Louisiana, and it's like a back and turn and burn same day. And the person who booked me only booked me because I was gonna be the one driving, you know, that deal. And then we go there and like only me, him, and Arsenal do good.
Yeah,
Tyler Arsenal do
Tyler
good.
Arsenal's
Everyone else just eating ass. Like one guy was more focused on setting up his table for his merch. Than stand up, you know what I mean? Like,
Dude, those guys make me so mad about the because we've all chosen this. Like it's
Yeah.
not like it's not
Nobody's
like someone
holding a gun.
Yeah, no one held a gun to me and was like, you are going to you have to perform in front of crowds for the rest of your like we all chose this, but like making the audience like a tertiary thing for
A brick and mortar.
Yeah, like I'm gonna talk about the border issues and my shirt, and you know,
I hope you guys are ready for my well-reasoned take on Gaza.
yeah.
Can you imagine if I just turned into that guy one day?
please buy my air freshener.
My air freshener says this doesn't smell like children charred body. Yeah.
I've only seen one guy like successfully like make some money on a gig, and it was like the most simplest. It was no bullshit. It was that rye place, that place. Charles used to run it. Charles used to run it, and we did it. And we're on the rooftop, and Jesse Saldana's on it, and he does good. And all he says is like, "Hey man, I got these stickers, so whatever you want to talk to, I get some gas on the way back. Whatever you want to give me, that'll be fine." He fucking walked out there with like $300.
Me
and it was no pressure.
me and Jesse learned that together when we went on the road together. That's why I carried my air fresheners for a long time.
I did it with koozies for a while.
Yeah.
It's like a
just give me
no
what you
pressure
want.
sale. Yeah,
Because
just-
also like they local audiences for small town shows want to give you more money to show appreciation.
Yeah.
So but they don't want to tip.
No, because it feels weird.
Yeah, because it does feel weird. So if it can feel more of like a goods and exchange sort of thing, like I used to, I want to bring back my air fresheners. That's what I should do. But
Yeah, but that's simple though. You know, that's just no pressure, whatever. One time at Lucy's, or what it was called, Tom's, some lady tipped us $100. Like, go ahead and get drinks all on me, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
oh, fucking don't mind if I
No,
do.
it's great. I love those small town things. Those are
like I think I've talked about it before. Yeah, no, small towns deserve comedy too, and they're super grateful for it. Like sometimes when I'm in like big cities doing shows in like other big scenes, and then just like other comics come up to me, and then they're just like, I didn't think you were that funny, and I go, oh, well, I don't give a shit.
Or even the outskirts of Houston. Like I've done fucking Pasadena one time, and the dude only wanted to like, I don't know what the fuck his deal was with booking. I was like, he was relying on a KT guy to come through,
Yeah.
and he backed out at the last minute.
Yeah. But he
And
took the
it's-
deposit.
It probably did.
No,
He
that's
drove right
he
by him.
probably
It's not
did.
his fault he has no brakes.
Yeah.
Like, it's-
Oh well, and instead of like giving me, who at the time, like I was already like kind of getting proven and whatever, and he's like, well, I'm gonna split the time amongst the comics except you because you're the guest spot. But then the comics that he had booked on there, I'm like, you're fucking kidding, right?
Yeah.
Like there's 200 people here. I'm like, I'm not doing 5 minutes.
Right.
Fuck you. And then I forgot I was talking shit. I think I was talking shit to one of them, like just joking around. And then he fucked up. He said he fucked up. He said well, that's why you got 5 and I got 10 or something or 15. And I was like, okay, motherfucker.
No,
And
that's
I went up there and I fucking murdered.
That happens.
The host give me a light. I'm like, fuck you. I'll keep going. And then like I get off stage and that dude was like, damn, I gotta follow that. I go, yeah, fuck
But
you
yeah,
and your
yeah,
10
yeah.
minutes,
Bro,
bitch.
there's nothing. This is the one ego thing that I have that's real bad. There's nothing that will fire me up harder for a show than looking at a lineup and seeing that they put somebody that I don't respect right behind me. Really, that's who you think can follow me. With that,
I get a lot of that when I go out of town to like other big scenes, and I'm just like, hey, I'm in town doing whatever, and then like I have a decent resume, but like I get in there and they're like, all right, we're gonna give you a guest 3-minute spot, and I'm like, all right, and then I'll just destroy, and they're like, oh my god, I didn't know you were so good. I was like, all right, well, thank you.
Thank
but
you.
like, yeah,
Gone
also,
by.
I don't know. I'm sorry that everyone in your scene lies about all their credits and stuff.
That's not really my fucking thing. I
much prefer to be undersold. Actually,
Absolutely.
Yeah, me too. Because the only credit I have so far is I got an extra scene on Mo, but they only show the back of me for a millisecond.
Are you kidding me? On Netflix?
Yeah,
As
on
seen on
Netflix.
Netflix?
As seen on Netflix.
As seen on Netflix.
Every fuck in New York and LA would use Netflix as their fucking thing.
I would use that as an opening credit. You've seen me on Netflix. If you don't recognize me, and then turn around. My back,
Yeah, that's super funny.
my back was featured in Mo during the
I
river
was a
crossing.
green screen.
That's great. Yeah.
I am the green screen.
Nah, but that
No, some
sometimes
I played
yeah.
3 Coyotes.
Crazy people would, like back in the day, crazy people would put Comedy Central on their resume because Comedy Central had like retweeted them or something, and like writer for Comedy Central.
Yeah, people were crazy. I started noticing early on that people were crazy that did comedy. Like even the people that did comedy that don't do it no more. Is like I'll see them like do like 2 open mics. And then they automatically pay for the blue check on Instagram. They change their name to blah, blah, blah comedy. And then they post things like, I'm going to post my dates. And their dates are the open mics. Open mic fucking shows. I'm like,
Dude.
what are you doing? Dude?
I
What are
couldn't
you
even
fucking
use
doing?
my real credit, like my real TV credit.
What is
because
it?
for like a year and a half, I wrote the opening monologues for the Chad Prather show on Blaze TV.
Oh, no
Just the most right-wing propaganda.
I was
like,
about to say
hate
Blaze
speech.
TV. I was about to say, I was like, Blaze TV. That sounds
100%.
right. That
He
sounds
was paying me enough a week to where I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll be racist. So I was just
That's the one where
literally-
they had that hot blonde chick,
I
right?
would, I would wake up every Monday morning and I would just write like an hour's worth of hate speech into an opening monologue and just ship it to him, and he'd be like, great, and read it verbatim on the thing. I'm like, I don't want to use this credit. I don't want
Alex-
anyone bowling these days.
Alex Jones has retweeted me. So
No fucking shit, for real. What was it?
It was some stuff I wrote about 7 or 8 years ago, and then one of my high
Around
school.
Sandy Hook time?
Yes,
I'm trying to calculate my
yeah.
time. Like, yeah, that was.
Yeah, it was right around there. I was doing this big comparison about the United States government and football and lizard people and stuff, and yeah, I was doing this.
Why did you stop?
I don't think it was.
Seems so culturally
It was
relevant.
one of those like here the bit was about how, because Obama was still in office, so the bit was about how Republicans hated Obama, even though like we have to imagine, how did this bit go? All right. You have to imagine that the House and the Senate is the offensive line, all right? And let's be honest, the left side of the line is a bunch of pussies, and the right side of the line doesn't block for shit.
There's actually
wide
nobody protecting the middle.
Yeah, exactly.
There's the wide receivers, that's the CIA, and the running back is our military, and we have a big old bruiser of a military. And so Obama would get into the huddle and he'd be like, all right, we're running We're running trips right, which I'm just going to call the Iran deal. On two, ready, break. And then Obama would go, hut, hut, hike. And half the line would go, not my fucking quarterback. And he would get sacked. And then everyone in the stadium would go, boo. Boo Obama. You guys, we've got ESPN. We can rewind the plays. You know, like clearly the right side of the line's not blocking. The left side of the line is kissing each other. It was weird how the wide receiver started waterboarding the other team's ball boy.
Jesus Christ.
You know, like it's like, who do we blame? Do we blame the people who called the play, the offensive coordinator? You know, that's right, the bankers, because everyone works for the bankers. But the bankers, they work for someone too. That's right, the head coach. Yeah, no. Do we blame the coach? It went bankers, Illuminati. Illuminati was the head coach. No, you blame the owners of the team. That's right, the lizard people. And yeah, so
does it ever make you mad how famous you'd be if you lived in a smart country?
no, it doesn't ever make me mad because I don't know. I think smart countries like what am I gonna do? Like hang out in Estonia and like we've got Slurgisbergen. I would be a satirist pussy. Dude, I would be like
Shakespeare in the Park.
I would be
Shakespeare lives in the park.
Shakespeare in the Pork.
You would be like homeless population will.
Yeah, exactly.
We're like the dude in the third John Wick movie who controlled the pigeon system.
Someone please
Get this man a gun. Get this man a
Remember when John Wick's like shot all bad and he has to crawl under that homeless guy's blanket? That's just Will sitting on the side.
Will just taking a check.
Well, it's one of those. Yeah, I don't know. I'm growing out my beard and my hair right now until I lose my man tits. I've been going on hot girl walks every day. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm very. The smartest thing you can do, I think, in the whole goddamn world, is to explain heavy, hard concepts with small words, like with like deep concepts and small words, and that's the beauty of comedy, right?
Yeah.
So like in a funny way, that's what I think is like. I don't know. I've read Jordan Peterson's horse shit where he just uses big words to like show how big his fucking intellectual dick is. And I don't know. I got on a rant there.
I read the summary version, so that's probably why I thought he was so smart. I was like, oh, this is short. And he's saying all this shit. It's only an hour long. Like, on an Audible book.
This is nice. And then they're like, do you want to buy Audible? Fuck no.
Oh, bro, Audible used to be my shit. Do y'all consider that reading?
Yes.
Right?
I think any format you take the book in, like whether you read it or someone reads it to you while you're driving, it's the same information.
Yeah, consuming knowledge.
It's like
that way. I think the audio way it helps. However you've learned the best, man. You know, like I don't know.
I try all of it. I try listening to it, and then even when I listen to it, I got to put it on fucking fast mode like 2 times.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, "This is Audible," just go like and I'll put Harry Potter on. And all you hear is like, "Yeah, was it Harry?"
Yeah.
I tend to learn a lot from podcasts.
That's true.
If I want to learn something specific, I'll go find someone talking about it for like an hour and a half. That way I can kind of mentally fade in and out of the conversation and just try to absorb pieces of it. Because I can't take anything directly in a spurt for long periods of time. My brain won't hold to a thing.
I like podcasts for like wild shit, like Bridget McCrone's a dude, like, you know. I was like,
what do they call? Michelle Obama?
Big Mike. Big Mike. I started to question my sexuality because when Obama was on early on, like me and my cousin were like, dude, Michelle Obama's kind of hot. Like, she's fucking hot. And now I'm like, she's a fucking dude. You're gay. Like,
well, I think that's just right-wing propaganda doing
Right.
its job.
I was like, dude, I thought Michelle Obama was hot.
The thing is, like, you were either on the side that pretended Michelle Obama was hot or the side that pointed out that she had troubling arms. There wasn't really a middle ground back
I
in
seen a
08.
picture of her on a dress, and she looked like she got the back of Bane. Like, you know,
So, you think healthcare is your ally?
Feels like
Oh, this say some shit I can't say.
there's nothing you can't see. 7 people in Scandinavia are listening to
bomb a
this.
Pakistani wedding, Barack.
Ah, you think Israel's your ally?
Okay, he was right. There is something you can't say. All right. The 1 hour 9 minute mark will be the first edit cut of the. We're just gonna jump to the credits, and you're gonna.
That's it.
The second tower of this podcast just went down.
Having a Tower 7 situation here.
Do you want to tell the people where to find you on social media after that, or would you rather lay low?
Yeah, I will. I mean, I'm early on. You know what I mean? We make mistakes. I'm sorry, y'all. I'll accept any money.
We
anyone
started
throws
at the
me.
2 minute mark talking about Nazis, and we ended on Israel. I'm really happy about that. That was
I love
very,
us.
Yeah, that was very
This is
good.
why this
That's
is
a
my
good
favorite
bookend.
podcast.
Yeah, there we go.
This is great.
Ruben, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram. My name is Rubadooby. That's RUBADOOBIE on Instagram.
And Ben, where can they find you?
Find me on Instagram at Very Dark Comedy or in my living room rubbing doobies.
Will_Loden on Instagram, William Lynn Loden Jr. on Facebook. All things you look like for both of us. Thank you. Have a wonderful evening. Good night.
Hey.
That was fun. That was fun. That was a lot of fun.